Good morning. I got my coffee here because I'm really tired. Y'all saw the L on the front. That was cute. And I like know. So I just got something to say this morning about the church. Somebody's like, Lamarian, you hadn't been in a while. I go from time to time, and I have visited different churches. And in Macon, Georgia, the church is one of the most segregated places ever. We can work together and we can, hang out or whatever, but why can't we worship God together? I visited some black churches. I visited some diverse churches, and it's just so culturalized to the point where I don't even want to go. Why? Because we're still separated. You said that y'all have the Christian community is separated by denomination, racism, cultures, Baptist, Kojic, Pentecostal, Jehovah's Witness, all Seventh-day Adventists, all that. For what? Me personally, I feel like it's full of bullcrap because there's one God that we're supposed to worship, one death, one burial, one resurrection. What's with all the extra stuff with denominations and cultures that has nothing to do with the actual Christian walk? I'm not understanding it. Aside from Christmas and all the stuff, the holidays, there's some stuff that's been done in the church that has nothing to do with the Bible. Y'all have made it to the point where we're going to put this in here and, identify ourselves as this type of Christian and this, that, and you use this umbrella called denominations to force it on people. The Baptist Church, first Sunday, Communion Sunday, wear white. Some of y'all don't need to wear white on first Sunday anyway. If it's Communion Sunday, some of y'all know because you just got done cussing out your husband or your wife in the car, and then you want to come in with your white on. No, some of y'all need to wear red and black. And who said, where scripture in the Bible that says first Sunday is Communion Sunday? When you find it, let me know. And all the extra stuff. And I'm particularly talking to the Baptist church and some of the Kojics and all the stuff like the Mother's Day board and the Mother's board and all this stuff. You honoring people. The usher board, they had a day, and the deaconess had a day and all this stuff like that. You guys are worshiping people. I could care less about them. My thing is like this. As a Christian, how can you help me with my walk with Christ? I don't give a flip-flap by none of them days or wearing white or the Children's Day that y'all are honoring that can't put you in heaven or hell in the church. Well, I don't understand that. That's why a lot of stuff I don't go to, I don't deal with, because it's not in the Bible. I mean, sure, you're supposed to honor your mother and father, and, you praise the kids, you guide them along their Christian walk. But you take up a whole church service for nothing. No, I don't want to go to church to see y'all. I want to go to church to be fed. When I go to the hospital, I'm going to the hospital for a certain thing, just like I was in the hospital last week because my stomach was hurting. And I was in there till I got well. They didn't give me everything extra. They didn't check my foot. They didn't check my toe. They didn't check my finger. They didn't check my neck. I went to the hospital because my stomach was hurt. And they fixed that and sent me on about my way. That's the same thing I want to come to the church for. I don't want to come to the church for all the extra stuff. For what? It's not in the Bible. Man, y'all church need to get together. I'm telling you, it's unnecessary. Unnecessary. I gotta go to church, sit 2 hours for nothing. Come to church, say, hey, how you doing? Give my praise and worship on. Hear the word of God. Hear a couple of the songs that minister to my mind, my body, and my spirit, and my heart. And get some good preaching and teaching. And I can go back home and check everything that the pastor said. And go home. Why can't we do that? Why we gotta have these long drawn out services for no reason? I'm not understanding.